All right, here we go. This is game 2 of the losers semifinals, which is bracket AL of the losers rounds of 6. Round 6 actually, and it will be on simple. Wow, apparently, and it will be between the red player on the left side. It is Wreckz in the Camo Paladin, and his opponent, the green player on the right side, Annihilator, going with a different mech than he's been going this entire tournament, actually. He's going with a Paladin. It is the Gothic Paladin, and he's going Mako Paladin, so it's super slow. Wreckz is going Frank Paladin, which does give you the extra damage resistance, just makes you a little bit slower on the ground, which you don't spend too much time moving that much as a Paladin on the ground. I mean, sometimes you do, but not really. I mean, I guess the biggest negative is when you're trying to hammer and stuff. And Annihilator not actually picking up 2 tanks at the same time, and Wreckz actually harassing now, doing really great job keeping Annihilator from progressing toward taking this forward, while he has his own units neutralizing and taking that forward as well. And Wreckz actually able to kill 1 tank. Annihilator forced to pull back, while Wreckz with the OP harass. Really good to do it with Paladin, actually. I mean, 1 Seeker is usually enough for most mechs, but against a Paladin, which has so much damage resistance, especially with Frank, it's just really hard. And right now we do have Wreckz harassing again Annihilator's tanks, and Annihilator not gonna. Okay, he is able to save that last tank, and Wreckz forced to stop harassing at this point, bringing more units out to the field. Annihilator pulling back, so he will allow Wreckz to pretty much take mid. If he can set up enough artillery early enough, he can pretty much force Wreckz to make mid a credit sink. However, Wreckz already does have a jammer out on the field. He is way ahead, 19-16. Well, way ahead, taking the mid. So doing a quick scout. No money makers again for this entire tournament. And it does look like Wreckz will easily be able to secure this. Let's see if Annihilator can put enough artillery down to really prevent Wreckz from getting good foothold on the mid, which I don't think is happening right now. There's only 2 out, and they're not really pointing in great directions, not even really close enough to fire at the outpost itself. And so it does look like Wreckz could even just do a push straight on Y and maybe even take that close outpost. I don't know. But yeah, if you have mid, you have a lot. Trying to snipe the jammer, was not able to do it. Might be able to snipe the Longhorn. No, wasn't even smoking black. Barely gets back to that middle outpost actually before he gets killed. So, but he does save himself. Paladin versus Paladin action. I don't know if action is necessarily the best way to put it, but that's how it is. Wreckz actually almost able to kill a couple neutrals. Annihilator screwing with Wreckz, clearing neutrals. I don't know if it's exactly the most productive thing. Might want to start putting his artillery in range of actually attacking this middle outpost. But right now, Annihilator just hovering Wreckz right now. Might want to just okay. I was gonna say he might actually be able to finish off Wreckz just by landing and shooting. And Annihilator now bombing down. I don't know how productive this is going to be, to be honest. Trying to go for the jammer, I think, but honestly, his artillery aren't even pointed at or within range of anything that Wreckz has. These 2 unit clusters are actually really far apart, and Wreckz might be able to kill that artillery. Yes, he is able to get it before Annihilator is able to swoop it up. But actually, Wreckz pretty low in health and does get finished off before he gets back to that middle outpost. Actually, he might have been able to get back there before Annihilator killed him, but that transform just delayed his movement and might have been his downfall just there. But either way, Annihilator able to snipe 1 jammer with some bombs and landing and firing. Oh, and wastes a bomb, unfortunately, because he's just trying to grab other stuff out of his build queue. Staying really back, playing it really defensive here. I mean, he's not going to be advancing at all. And Wreckz with a great unit spread, actually. Now going to be able to move these units up. I think Annihilator might want to go this way, because this is going to be really hard for Wreckz to maintain, both back here and up here. He really will need to concentrate. Dropping a roller now. Annihilator already pushing, I'm assuming, on Y. Going to start to push the rest of his tanks, I would guess. And now Wreckz does need to either pull back or reinforce, and he is pulling back with Annihilator, moving even more tanks. Okay, so he is pushing on Y. How well will this survive against all these tanks that Wreckz has stationed over here? Actually able to finish off one Gemini. The roller is set here to tank damage, but it's not actually taking fire from especially these set of tanks. Annihilator really needs to reposition those rollers. So and Wreckz now making just leapfrogging his defenses back further and further. And yes, now just put his roller right here. It does soak all the damage. This will go past if Annihilator does not set it on mass hold position. Really needs to bring some infantry or something like that, or just stop these. Actually, these might finish Wreckz off right now. Does he have hammer? No, he doesn't have anything. What does he have in his in his build queue. He just has bombs. So okay, Annihilator does switch it to T, which will definitely split the units because the waypoints on simple kind of suck. So these go this way. So it won't split that heavily because I think there's 7, give or take, over there. He needs infantry. Okay, now bringing in creeps. Wreckz not going to be able to finish him off. A Paladin versus a Paladin will take forever to kill. Annihilator he almost bombed down those infantry, but he was not able to get the finish. So Annihilator taking his close outpost did not go for the finish. Wreckz definitely has enough tanks here to hold off for a little while. But what is Wreckz going to do? This is completely open now. There's 2 tanks. Sure, Wreckz can just do an all-in right now. Oh man, but he doesn't have that many tanks. He's going to go for a mass T, and he's going to try to take this bottom outpost back. If he's just going TTT, these will just pass it. Okay, he really needs to micro and set him on hold position. Okay, these are going. Wow, Wreckz really good at using commands right now. And this might actually, if he gets the neutralization, Annihilator is going to be kind of screwed, and he does. So now Annihilator doesn't really have anything here except for the units that he has. So anything he has in Q, which is just a ratchet and an ability apparently, is not really going to help him. So he needs to come back. He probably is going to pick up some infantry, or at least try to. No, he's going to, oh man, one of his creeps died. A little bit of hesitation there did prevent him from you know, coming back with it, but it probably wouldn't have been in time, as Wreckz has been able to take back this close, and there's definitely enough units over here to prevent Annihilator from really doing anything. Now bringing some creeps, but there's nothing left over here. It does look like Annihilator has pretty much, I don't know, I'm assuming he's going to go back and start taunting now like he's been doing for the whole entire tournament. And, well, he actually still has a chance at this game. It's a pretty large upkeep difference, 40 to 23. But, you know, he still has a chance at, you know, fighting Wreckz off here. Wreckz doesn't have that much at the mid. Wreckz could probably, or probably should, push him... Lol, random roller. But yeah, probably should push all of his units that he has back there and move them up. I mean, just set them on Y and do a mass hold when they get there, or set them on T and they'll go for this outpost or whatever. And at this point, Annihilator is starting to, you know, mass up more units, and he won't... Will he be able to get back? Will he be able to go all the way back? Paladin has so much health. He really needs to ditch it, though. I don't think he's going to survive the whole way. Yeah, yes, he does. Wow, ditching it at the exact right time. Will he be able to retrieve it? Will he be able to retrieve it? Yes, he's going to be able to bring it all the way back. That's a little hilarious. 2 slow-moving Paladins, so, you know, what you're going to do. But Wreckz has pretty firm control of the mid. Grabbing... Okay, yeah, it will set them to move now, because, yes, to be quite honest, it's very... will take a lot of extra time that you don't really need to. Annihilator now going to start to spam Archies. Will Wreckz be able to move out early enough, or not be able to, but will Wreckz move out early enough to prevent Annihilator from, you know, starting to fight back? You know, with all those artillery, where is he going to approach from? Oh, he's using them defensively. He's anticipating the tanks to pass mid, but Wreckz is probably going to stop them. I would guess he's going to stop them. Yeah, he is going to stop them. So Annihilator putting those artillery down in vain. They're not going to really actually accomplish anything. But now Wreckz pushing, and gonna drop a couple of distraction units. You know, yeah, his Paladin is probably the best distraction that he has available to him. Annihilator with a pretty good defensive line. He probably won't be able to hold here. This will probably break. This is a lot of Gemini, and now Wreckz with a couple of random units, an Archie and a he's gonna mass hold them, so it will be able to clear the rest of Articash's units there. I'm sorry, Annihilator, I keep miscalling. But now Wreckz with plenty of tanks, and Annihilator really low on health. Wreckz just needs to land. Okay, Annihilator regenning enough so he can actually survive that, but what good will surviving it do? He can actually just... Wreckz can do a mass Y and send it to the fort, and that will probably be GG. Annihilator already calling me GG. Wreckz calling BG. I would expect Annihilator to start taunting right now. And yes, Wreckz just going to send off at this point. Annihilator has pretty much given up. Even if he didn't give up, I don't think that the speed in ending the game would be that different because of all the units that Wreckz already has. This is so weird how they split going this way. What's with that? When they reach here, I think the pathing is blocked and they're like, uh-oh, we can't go that way. So they go this way. I don't exactly know how the pathing works, but maybe that should be considered because they stop so far out that I think they technically blocked that bridge. I'm not sure. That's just a guess, but yes. Wreckz able to win the second game over Annihilator, moving on to the winners, I'm sorry, the losers finals, and will face the loser of the match between Polar Bears and Nuclear Pizza, which is the winners semifinals. Or is that the winners finals, and technically it's the finals? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but Wreckz taking this game and moving on to the next round. Stay tuned to see Polar Bears and Nuclear Pizza duke it out.